This is absolutely a fast money meditation. Fast money meditation. This is John S. Rhodes of the Rhodes Brothers. This is Greater Wealth Through Mastery. And this fast money meditation is especially powerful for men over 40 in my experience. I happen to be male. I happen to be over 40 years old. So many of the people that I run into have utilized this fast money meditation. Now, what's interesting about this is that this is nothing like the typical meditation. And I will also say that people use meditation as a crutch. And what I mean by that is they go, oh, I'm going to sit here for 5 minutes. And they're just sitting there and it's not active, it's not strong, it's not powerful, there's nothing behind it. Really, people are using meditation as an excuse just to relax, which is fine. It's perfectly reasonable, even to sleep and take it easy and not do work. It's a way for people to be lazy. And you know it, and I know it, especially men over 40. They realize that meditation very often, this is tough love, meditation is a crutch. It is a way of not doing work. It's a way of being lazy. And that is unacceptable, especially to men over 40. Now you understand why this is tough love and why this is so critical for possibly you. Lesson number one regarding the fast money meditation is every problem is a chance, an opportunity to level up. It's a chance to level up. Every problem is a chance to get better. So stop holding back. Find the opportunity in the problem. Yes, of course, the Stoic wisdom. The obstacle is the way. We have other trainings that are freely available on the Rhodes Brothers channel. Go ahead after this video, of course, and find those and dig in because they could change your life just like this video. Lesson number two, meditation piece part, bringing it together. Number two, life is not here to break you. Life can break you. Life is a struggle, but it's not meant to just break you. Why do you think, why is it in your mind that life is out to get you, as if life is some persona, something, some object, some energy? Life is not out to break you. It's actually the opposite of that. Life is here. You are here now. You're even watching this particular video, this experience, this meditative experience right now is meant to make you stronger. Tough love, smacking you in the face, knocking you down, calling you names, telling you that you're weak. As a man over 40, especially, you understand that it's not here to break you unless you let it. If you face struggles and challenges, it is your opportunity to find the opportunity to rise up and be stronger. Own your setbacks. Other people are struggling just like you, and in fact, many people are struggling more than you. Woe is me is the attitude for many, many people in the world. You see it, you recognize it, you're sick and tired of it in yourself, and you're sick and tired of seeing that in the world. Make yourself rise up. Level up, get stronger. That's the key. This is where money comes from. Obstacle is the way. Remember that, because if we find the obstacle and we understand it and we overcome the obstacle, that means that we know how. And people want to know how you overcame that obstacle. They will pay money to understand how to overcome the obstacle that you overcame. If they resonate with you, if there's a wavelength, a coherence of sorts, right? Where you are the one who figures out what the exact obstacle is, the exact problem is, something that's not generic, like I need more money. People say that, they do that, but they don't have any idea what that even really means. When you say you don't have money, what does that actually mean? What is money? What is money? Is it the paper? Is it the numbers in the bank? Is it a bar of gold? What is money? I encourage you strongly to pull on those threads and understand what money is. And then what is money versus wealth? What is money versus wealth versus assets? You see, right there, that alone, that learning, that understanding, that aha, gives you an indication of what you're facing. If you say, I'm broke, I have no money, I don't know what to do, I'm stuck with this money issue. Well, what is money? What's going on? How do you get more money? Where does money come from? Who is getting wealthy? Why do other people get wealthy fast? What are they doing exactly? You can dig into that. You can understand the obstacle and then go after it. Get after it, get on the horse and ride. So, listen, lesson number 3 is one of the toughest. It is quit whining. Quit describing the problem and only describing the problem. Understand what it is that you can describe. So you should be able to describe the problem, the money problem, whatever it is. Describe the money problem and then explain it. Explain it to other people, right? If you say, I'm broke, well, I don't know what that means. Does it mean you can't make a car payment? Does it mean that you're behind on your credit card bill? Is it everything, right? I'm not mocking. I'm just saying that's the attitude that many people that I run into over 40, males over 40, they give up. Now, the younger generation, some of them really give up. They throw the towel in so early, and they really haven't even seen the struggles that you have if you're a male over 40, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Real struggles. So if you can describe it, that's like step 1. Step 2 is then explain it, right? In depth. Here's the problem. I don't have money. And what I mean is I have this obligation. I feel this stress. I feel this pressure. Here are the implications of that, right? Then you get on the same page as the people that you want to attract if they're going to buy a product that you create. So quit whining, flip the script. The obstacle is the way. Find the win. Find the win. Find the win in the struggle. Where do you find the win? Where is the win? Where is your success? It's not in the obstacle. The obstacle is the way. So you find the win in the struggle. So when you first describe, then you explain the problem, and then you struggle and overcome. You win. You will win. You'll make at least progress. You don't need to win and like, hey, I'm a champion completely and totally, but you can overcome. And then when you're doing that, that process, that doing, that mindset, that approach, whatever it is. It can be an actual accomplishment, a real goal achieved. It can be, again, like the mental aspects of things. It can be shaping and manipulating reality in whatever way. It's just, in some cases, just do the work. So you find the win. You find the business in the obstacle and describing the obstacle. And when you get after it and you get on the horse, then you're able to actually build out the product or the service that will provide value to humanity. Others like you, others struggling, and those guys, you know what I'm saying? Because it's you. Those guys, those men over 40 perhaps, are struggling. They are hurting, and you can be the one. This is how you become a leader in a very, very short period of time. It's like, hey, this is the problem. It's my problem. I own it. This is what the problem really is. Here's what I did to overcome this problem, or even take one step forward. So many people just want to go one step forward. You can help them move one step forward. That's exactly what you can do. It's very exciting when you think about it. Do you feel my energy increasing? Because I know that right now, by me describing this, it's exactly what I'm talking about for you to do in whatever domain that you care about the most. Now, again, lesson number 3 is quit whining. Quit whining, quit complaining. Just shut up, do the work. That's tough love. I probably wouldn't actually say that to you unless we were truly very close and friends. It's tough. It's tough love. It really is. That's what tough love is all about. And it's something that you probably resonate with if you're a male over 40. See what I did there? You see what I did there? That was very deliberate. This is so cool and so much fun. You can do the same kind of thing in your own way, in your own world. So exciting to think about what you're going to create, what you're going to produce. So exciting to me. It truly is. That's number 3. Number 4 is every failure is clearing the way for your next success. In other words, when you have an issue and then you knock it down, you ain't done. Think about that, right? So it's like, well, I learned how to tie my shoes, Well, okay, that's nice. So as a kid, you like learn stuff. I learned how to tie my shoes. Great. Well, now what? Now that you have tied those shoes, then what? Now you need to walk. Now you need to think about different types of shoes in different circumstances. Like, oh, I need cleats. I play sports and I need cleats. And then as you get older, it's like, well, what's the right style that's for me? Well, I need these work boots with a steel toe. I need these loafers, right, for leisure activity. I need to get these Crocs. And so what happens is reality starts to unfold. And as reality is unfolding with you as a co creator, co participant in what's happening around you, yeah, I know that's kind of lofty stuff, but think about it. You are creating and crafting your own reality, and you will run into problems. And when you fail, and then overcome the failure. When you when you overcome that failure in whatever way that is, when that happens, you just cleared the path to overcome the next failure. That means you're making progress. Think about that. Progress is actually not success after success. It's overcoming failure after failure. It's a profound insight. And men over 40 in particular understand because of the heaping, steaming pile of failure in their lives. It is truly the way forward. Failure is the way. Failure is a gift. Failure is awesome. And failure is the way to level up. If everything was smooth and easy, you get weak. You become weak and lifeless and bored and de-energized. The battery is drained. Life starts to lose meaning because there's no more failure. Oh, too much success. You probably know people who are too successful. You say they have too much money. They don't know how good they've got it. You complain about something that they got that they don't even know that they have a problem with. It's pretty incredible when you think about that. So every failure clears the way for your next failure. It also does, of course, clear the way for the next success, but you get the success by overcoming the failure, overcoming the obstacle, embracing, understanding, describing, and challenging the challenge. You become the challenge for the obstacle, not the other way around. It's a mindset, it's a flipping of the script. It's pretty incredible. Every failure is truly a gift in this sense. And number 5, very importantly, let's pretend for a moment that life is testing you. Life is testing you. Well, guess what? Life isn't happening to you in that case. Life is not happening to you. You are embedded in the reality. Your mind and your body are engaged with other people, with reality, with stuff, obviously, with the challenges, obviously with the failures and successes. So let's say that life is testing you. Why does life throw me all these problems? Well, we know that the problems are opportunities. They're diamonds in the rough. And you can take the challenges, the obstacles, the problems, and you can flip the script. You can turn this around and say, there's value. There's true value in them there hills. True legitimate value. Because the more failures, the more opportunity space that you have. Truly, the more failures and the more issues and the more obstacles, that means you have more opportunities than people who face almost no challenges. And again, life doesn't happen to you. Life is happening for you, for your benefit. Life is a gift in this sense. It's not tension and stress and frustration. It's a gift when you flip the script. Now, you'll see that this is just a mental shift. This is not anything that's like, whoa. It's just a mental shift. And I believe that you can do it. How do I know? Because I had to do this. In fact, I've had to continuously operate this way. This is something that just has not stopped. It's happening all the time. Do you realize how many of these types of videos that I've created and then I put them out and they fail? They fall flat on their face and they die. Like, it's so ridiculous. I'll put a video out and people will not care. Other videos, however, will do exceedingly well. So I could be frustrated about the lack of traction, the grip from certain videos when I think the value is very, very high. But I learned something. Instead of focusing on the failure of each individual or any individual video, instead I look at that and say, well, there are successes. What makes this one a failure and this one a success? What is the difference between these? Then I can do a gap analysis. Then I can look at one versus another and say, this is the factor, or these are the factors that matter. Then I can shoot a video and say, hey, comparing and contrasting these two videos. This one sucked and this one rocked. And I can explain why based on my analysis. I can do it myself. I can use AI. I can talk to my brother. I can talk to partners. I can talk to customers. You see? This is amazing. Life is fine, testing me. Perfectly fine, but it's not happening to me, it's happening for me. And the more challenges, the more excitement, the less boredom. Maybe you're bored to tears. Maybe you're bored to hell. It's entirely possible, and that is why you need this fast money meditation, because you say, this sucks, I'm bored. Well, what's boredom? What does that mean? What does that mean for you? Why are you bored, and what can you do about being so damn bored? Men over 40 understand this. And you can think back to your youth. You can think back about what you were excited about as a young lad. And you can say, this was so exciting when I was younger. Comic books, right? Music, playing guitar. It could be anything. It could be football in some way. And you could say, well, okay, I do this football. I watch football. It's like, well, maybe you could do something pretty serious with fantasy football. Just an example. There's like one after another, after another, after another. So grow, rise up, and cash in. Grow, rise up, and cash in. I believe in you. I know you can do this. And it's not just because I have this belief. Not at all. Instead, I know because I've seen it in other people, people that are close to me, many men over 40, and certainly myself as well. I've done it with my health. I've done it with my relationships, and I've certainly done it with money as well. Those are the three niches, markets, sub-markets that you can go into as well if you're wondering, like, well, what do I meditate on? What do I focus on? What obstacles? I've got obstacles and problems everywhere. Well, focus on the wealth and money, focus on the relationships, parenting, just dating, marriage, could be any of those things, right? And then, of course, health, wellness, fitness, right? Getting buff, getting ripped, losing fat, what you eat, recipes, carnivore, keto, whatever. Pick what's right for you. Does this resonate with you? Is this something that you think that you ought to share with other people right now? Well, I'd appreciate that. So would my brother Matt Rhodes, because it's from word of mouth referrals just like yours that this channel grows and these trainings are available to you. So please go ahead and share it with someone who you think will get value out of this. And also hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. These things really truly do matter to us. And I think that you are really going to enjoy that next video that we see you in. All that said, John S. Rhodes signing off. Take care. This was Fast Money Meditation, greater wealth through mastery. Take care.